Rural Orange County, North Carolina. A peaceful haven in the midst of one of America's most vibrant business and academic communities. It's just a short drive to Research Triangle Park, the nation's largest planned research park and a magnet for high technology business, or to 3 of our most prestigious universities, Duke, North Carolina, and North Carolina State. In this dynamic region, as all across the country, talk about American competitiveness inevitably turns to the quality of our schools. The talk here in the hills of Orange County is about a revolution in education. And in 1992, there is new hope that the talk is becoming action.
1, 2, 3.
This is New Hope School!
Put your 0 down first. Put your 0.
When these people came across the Rocky Mountains,
Michael Jordan is the highest jumper I know of. It looks like he can jump 1 foot.
1 foot.
Some people.
Well, I am so excited to be here, and I'm so excited to be a part of the New Hope experiment.
This school is very exciting. There's always something new, and it's a happy school.
I want New Hope to have a feeling of energy, of optimism. I want to hear some noise, see people surprised by what's around every corner. I believe we've been very busy creating systems that meet the needs of adults, rather than creating systems that respond to the needs of children.
6.
New Hope is free of most of the constraints of the traditional structure of a public school. Concepts such as letter grading, traditional class schedules, and single-age classes are out the window, in favor of an approach geared to the needs and the performance levels of each individual child.
We do what's best for kids. And if that means teaching them at their own level, at their own speed, then that's what we're all about. If it means giving them the freedom to choose their learning so that it's something that's meaningful to them, then that's what we're about.
I see the primary mission of New Hope as educating kids to be thinkers.
We come from an approach where the whole child is considered, not just his or her intellectual achievement. And they respond to that.
Oh, there's so much you can do to this. You can fill in this little area right here with some color.
we're going through a wilderness.
We get a lot more feeling of freeness, and it's not quite as strict. We don't have to be in a straight line. I like the feeling of responsibility that we get, you know, kind of fly on our own wings sort of thing.
What makes New Hope a model? Several points. First, it's a model of what can be done in education through collaboration. In our case, this includes educators who know schools and schooling, business people who understand the competitive issue, and government, which can enable us to run quality programs. It also includes parents and other community members. New Hope also is an arena where new ideas and instructional techniques can be tried.
It is a very novel approach to education today. Each child is maybe reading different books in your classroom. That's what's called a literature-based instruction, and that's the kind of instruction we have. We have manipulative math. We're not all doing worksheets anymore. We're manipulating. We're looking at concepts.
You do 4 or 5 times, and then what do you get then?
The instructional program is designed to respond to individual needs. There's a great deal of active, hands-on learning. Students are involved in determining what and how they will learn. The teacher acts more as a facilitator and guide. Classes are comprised of students of multiple ages, and students may remain with a teacher for more than 1 year.
I was really lucky because I brought half of my class from last year, so I'm seeing that multi-age working the second year already here. That has been an extremely positive thing.
Each child is taught at his or her performance level rather than the traditional grade level assigned by age. Language arts, for instance, is literature-based, using books of choice rather than traditional textbooks. The curriculum is integrated as much as possible, often using general themes to tie curricular areas together. the replacement of the traditional letter grading with more subjective evaluation portfolios takes some getting used to.
The portfolio and the narrative assessment of children is a very thorough way of reporting children's progress to parents, because I have to sit and think individually about each child and write a summary of that child's progress for that certain period of time. I think the parents love it. They say that they've gotten a lot more information about what their children are doing and what they're actually learning.
You know, the point is to let people move at their own pace based on their motivation. So the emphasis is on learning, not grading.
As a parent, it takes adjustment from the parent. It takes a lot of input between the parent and the teacher to understand and follow where your child is. I feel I have a better grasp of what my child is doing because of that communication with the teachers.
The kids were so ready for this kind of atmosphere. We have such an open atmosphere at New Hope. We've looked at the individual children, we've looked at their developmental needs, and we're trying real hard to look at each individual student, where their academic level is, where their social and emotional levels are, and talk individually to that child.
And then, to top it all off, we have this wonderful technology package. It's like having the whipped cream on top of an ice cream sundae.
Computers have a lot of information, like they help you in math, language, and they're also fun.
I use the computer for doing math work and typing letters, and just for fun sometimes in our classroom.
Drawing from its close relationship with the business community in the Triangle area, New Hope is a laboratory for the application of high technology to the school setting. There are 3 components: computers, multimedia, and telecommunications. IBM installed computer equipment worth $1.4 million as part of a project in which the company will study new uses of computers in schools. The system is unique in that computers are connected in a network which links users to centrally located software, allowing communication between classrooms and eventually between New Hope and schools elsewhere in the country. Many other businesses and universities have participated in the design and function of the model schools technology, including such companies as Northern Telecom, Southern Bell, and Burroughs Wellcome.
Wait just a second, put some space here.
The kids loved the computers in the classroom. We pre-designed the games and the kids just went right to them, and they loved the creative writing part because they can draw and they can write and they can print out their stories.
This means creative.
Creative, very good. Okay, can you make me a creative, clever sentence?
Computers in classrooms are nothing new, but few schools have an adequate number of computers to truly integrate computer-assisted instruction into the total education program. At New Hope, we're fortunate to have at least 6 computers in each classroom to allow the teacher to fully integrate the computer into the learning process.
My son's a student here, and what I am happy to see is his zest for knowledge. I think parents should spend more time in the schools, and by being here, it helps the teachers to keep in touch with the home environment.
The parents are heavily involved in the school. There's always parents around. It's a very exciting school.
This is an environment where change is the status quo. We're all trying new ideas that have been proven through research to work, but we're really finding out that they do work.
As a model school, we've got a broader responsibility. We have to send whatever messages we learn from our experience out to other people. I think the point is that we're trying something different, and eventually other people are going to take the things that we learn, the positive things, and be able to help kids with that.
Save town.
Very good. You wrote a story.
The computers, the dance studio, that huge media center, all are wonderful. But the human aspect, Creating an environment and instructional program that truly meet the needs of children is at the heart of the model. New Hope, we believe, is simply a quality school, trying to demonstrate all that we know is best and creating a space where innovative ideas can be tried. We've been saying what's wrong for 10 years. Now it's time to move on to solutions. No more prizes for predicting rain.
Only prizes for art building.